Hey, what is going on, guys? It is Young here, and today I'm back with another Fortnite video, and in today's video I have a full guide on the week 6 challenges. I'm going to be going into all of this week's challenges and breaking it down one by one on how to complete all these challenges and give you guys the locations. I do believe there was one challenge where you had to find different gnomes in frozen locations. So I'm going to show you guys every single challenge and every single location that you need to do, and as well give you guys some tips and tricks on how to complete these challenges as fast as possible so that you guys can level up your battle pass and get that max tier very quickly. And for me, I do believe I'm on tier 70. I've been slacking a little bit, but after this week I for sure should have the carbon and gold camo for my weapons, so that's really cool. I think it's at tier 74, so once I unlock that, I'll definitely be using them in my gameplay. And before we get into the video, I have a V-Buck giveaway. If you guys want a chance to win some free V-Bucks, all you need to do is to drop a like on this video, make sure you guys subscribe to the channel, turn on my notifications, and leave a comment down below of your Xbox gamer tag, PSN gamer tag, or Epic account. And as well, make sure you guys have me supported as a creator on the item shop. All you need to do this is go to the item shop, hit X, type in Young Humor. That's all you have to do, and you will have me added and supported as a creator. And alright guys, let's go right to the video. Alright, so here we have all the challenges for week 6, and I'm going to read them all for you guys. And so the first challenge that we have for this week is to search an ammo box in different name locations. And the second challenge that we have is to search chili gnomes. There is 7 different locations that you have to go to. I'm going to be showing you guys all the locations you need to go for this and just a quick route to get them all. And so the next challenge we have after that is to eliminate opponents in Lucky Landing or at Tilted Towers. And so the challenge after that is a stage challenge. The first stage is to visit Polar Peak and Tilted Towers in a single match. The challenge after that, we have slided ice park for over 150 meters in a single throw. And for the second to last challenge, we have a stage challenge, and is to deal damage with SMGs to opponents. And then the last challenge we have for this week is to deal damage with different weapons in a single match. So those are all of the challenges for this week. I'm going to go through all of these challenges in order and show you guys how to complete all these challenges and how to complete them very quickly. Alright, so the first challenge that we have is to search an ammo box in different name locations. So you're going to have to go to 7 different name locations in order to complete this challenge. And from game to game, I'm running pretty much all over the map, game after game. Even though most games I do land Tilted Towers, which would be one drop for me, I'm usually getting pushed out by the circle. Maybe I'd be hitting Polar Peak, Happy Hamlet at times. I could be hitting Paradise Palms. So when I go to these locations, I just need to search one of the ammo boxes in each of these name locations, so 7 different ones. And honestly, the most places that I go, even if it's already looted, like if you're going to a place late, so if you go to Tilted Towers late, you're going to Paradise Palms late. When you go to a place late, typically most of the chests, or pretty much all the chests, are going to be looted because people loot everything. But when I play, typically the ammo boxes are the things that are left unlooted. Everyone loots everything but the ammo boxes. I don't know for whatever reason they do, but a lot of times you're going to find a lot of empty ammo boxes. Even if the place is covered with a bunch of loot, buildings, and all that, it could still be worth a double check to try to find the ammo boxes because they're typically going to be unlooted and you're going to find them there. Alright, for this challenge right here, you have to search chili gnomes, and there's going to be 7 gnomes that you have to find scattered throughout the map. And for the chili gnomes, you're going to all find them on the bottom left side. All in the snowy areas, you're not going to find it near Paradise or anywhere on the right side of the map. They're going to be all on the left side of the map, and I'm going to show you guys all the locations you need to find these and exactly where to go. So here in the background, I am in Playground, so they're not going to appear, but once you go to these locations in game, they're going to be at these exact locations. So the first location that you can go to is at Happy Hamlet, and it's going to be right behind this chest. You're going to find one of the gnomes you have to do. You just have to go over to it and you hold X and you're going to pick it up. And for this next location, it is right next to Tilted Towers, and you're going to come over by this RV. It's going to be right to the right of this golf cart, but in game there isn't going to be a golf cart here. So once you come down, you're going to see the gnome right at this exact location. And for this location, it is right next to Shifty Shafts. And for those of you guys who don't already know about the big tree, and if you mine it all the way, it's going to give you like 100 to 120 wood. So definitely a good way to get a little bit of a mats really quickly. And so the gnome location is going to be right over this ledge, and you're going to find it right here where I was standing at. The next location that we have is going to be right next to Polar Peak. It's going to be right next to the zip line, and you're going to find it directly underneath or directly right to this little castle piece or whatever you want to call it. So right here, there's going to be another gnome that you have to pick up, and that is another location for this challenge. So for the next location here, you want to come over to right here, and so you're going to go inside of this cave, and when you're going into the side of the cave, you're going to look to your left side, and the location here for the gnome is going to be right here next to the bones. And so here it is on the map. It's going to be in between Frosty Flights, Happy Hamlet, and Polar Peak. So it's going to be right at that location. It's going to be inside of the cave right there. And for the second to last location, where you want to go is to the Viking village, and you're going to find it right to the left of this rock. So you're going to come down and you're going to find it at this exact location, just right here where I'm mining the rock. That's where we're going to find the gnome location. So that is the second to last location. That should be number 6 for you guys. And the very last location for the gnome, it's going to be on the far left side of the map by this log cabin. So you're going to come out, you're going to come to the middle of these trees, and it's going to be right here in the open. So that is going to be the last location that you have to go to in order to complete this challenge. So the third challenge we have on this list is to eliminate opponents at Lucky Landing or at Tilted Towers. This probably has to be the easiest challenge for this week, so you just have to go to one of those locations. For me, I'm going Tilted Towers almost every single game, and I'm going to be coming out with the first game with at least 3 kills in Tilted Towers unless I die off spawn. So all you really need to do is just get 3 eliminations. It doesn't have to be in separate matches or none of that. You just have to get 3 kills in one of those locations. And with Tilted Towers being the most populated location to go to right off spawn, you're going to be finding a ton of people. There is definitely not going to be a shortage of players to find. So there's going to be a ton of people to kill, so I'd recommend going Tilted Towers for this location, or if you like Lucky Landing. But most people don't really go there. From time to time, you're not even going to find teams at all. So I would just go Tilted Towers to complete this challenge. It's going to be way easier for you guys, and there's going to be a lot more people going there just to complete this challenge. And for the fourth challenge on this week, you have to go to Polar Peak, and as well you have to go to Tilted Towers in a single match. And this challenge is pretty simple. I mean, there's already a bunch of challenges going to Tilted Towers. So honestly, with all the challenges for this week, it kind of focuses on the bottom left side of the map because you have the gnomes down there, and as well you have a few challenges at Tilted Towers. So I can guarantee this week is going to be a very hot drop on the bottom left hand side. Everyone's going to be going there to complete these challenges. So for the next few days, you can expect a ton of people going there. I'm pretty sure no one's going to be landing up in the north right or the bottom right. So if you want to go for free wins, just honestly just land on the right side of the map. Everyone's gonna be landing on the left side going for challenges. So just go to Polar Peak, and I think a little bit to the right of it there's gonna be a plane location as well. You can just grab a plane and hit straight for Tilted Towers. And so that challenge is gonna be a very easy challenge to complete. Shouldn't be too hard for you guys. Here you have to throw a puck 150 meters, and the best location to go over here is just go to the frosted areas of the map. You go next to Frosty Flights, or Viking Village won't be a bad place. And I was just doing it really quickly. You have to hit it for 150 meters, and this was like a 145, so I was just doing it really quickly. But once you throw it for 150 meters, you're going to have this challenge right here completed. So the sixth challenge for this week, it is a stage challenge, and the first stage you have to get 200 damage with an SMG on other opponents, and 200 damage is not even a lot. That's like 2 kills. So if you just get 2 kills with the SMG, you're gonna have this challenge completed. Very simple. And for a lot of you guys who are wondering if I rather use a P90 or a blue SMG, and to be honest with you guys, the P90 does do more damage, and it's kind of significant too, because the blue SMG, for you guys who don't already know, it is a 19 base damage. So every time you hit a player from, that's right in front of you, unless it's from range, and then you're gonna have bullet drop off. If they're right in front of you, it's gonna do 19 damage, and with the P90 it's actually 20. So that makes a huge difference, which means if they're exactly 100 HP, it's gonna take you 1 less shot to kill a guy with a P90 than it would with the blue SMG. And honestly, that's huge because you can be leaving guys at 1 HP, 2 HP, and then you can get knocked off. So honestly, I think the P90 would be the better weapon. But for me personally, I don't know. I've been using a ton of blue SMGs in playgrounds, so I honestly feel like I'm more accurate. But at the same time, the P90 does have a 40-round clip. So it's really up to you guys. I think the P90 would be the best way to go, just because of the base damage being 20 and the blue SMG being 19. So honestly, P90 is probably the way to go. So with the P90, just hit 10 shots with it, and you're going to have this challenge completed. And for the last challenge of this week, you have to deal damage with different weapons to opponents. And you have to do this in a single match, so you have to do 5. So you have to deal damage. You don't have to kill them with it, but you have to deal damage. So that could be RPG. You have pistols, SMGs, ARs, and shotguns. You just have to deal damage to opponents with different weapons in the exact same match. So this challenge could be a little bit confusing or a little bit difficult, and all you need to do is just use every single weapon in the game. I mean, I have a deagle, pump, and an AR, so if I got damage with all 3 of those, that would be 3 different weapons. And as well, I need to do damage with, I would say, an RPG or a sniper rifle. But I don't know if it's different like type of weapons or it's actually just different weapons, because if it's just different weapons, then I could just be using a bunch of different shotguns, a bunch of different ARs. So I think it's just different weapons, but at the same time, I'm not sure. But if it is different types of weapons, it's going to be a little bit more challenging, but it won't be too hard for you guys. I know you guys can complete this challenge. And with that being said, that is the last challenge for this week. I hope you guys complete these challenges for this week. And if you guys could, drop a like on this video. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Turn on my notifications to be notified for every single new video. And alright guys, I will see you next video.